It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. It's Game 7, everything on the line, and Chris, as a player, this is the spot you dream of.
I guarantee you, as kids, they've made up this scenario. Game 7 of the World Series, bases loaded, and all that.
First pitch moments away, and on the mound in this one, Max Fried. What's the word on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Outside. So this is it. Game 7 is off and running. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fastball is outside. Hit hard on the ground is short. Over to Diaz. One out in the top of the first. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
That one is hammered right field. That's back. Gone. He shoots one out to right. That's his third home run of the series, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And first offering is fouled off. Fried, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. Next pitch is outside.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. You're in Game 7 of the World Series. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Throws to second, and he's there with a double. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
One out, runner at second. Babe Ruth steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Outside with a breaking ball. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. Man at second. That one fouled off.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's a full count.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings through that. That one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man on second, 2 down. That's inside. 2-2. On the ground to third. Throws to first. They limit the damage here. Back here with my pal Siggy, showing the slab in today's game. Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Derek Jeter, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Just off the inside edge. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Lifted in the air, right field. Acuna there. And there's one away. Take a look at the lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Yandy Diaz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And there's the strike.
1-1.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Breaking ball misses down and away. And down on strikes he goes. Out number 2.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
2 down, bases empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Ball, no strikes.
Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at first, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Check on the runner, and Judge back in safely. Another throw over, and this time he gets him, and that'll do it for the inning. It's the last game of the season, Game 7 of the World Series. Here is Freddie Freeman. Singing in Game 7, you're talking about the heart of the order, the big-time players. This is one of the guys that they need to come through with a big performance.
Yeah, and when you come into this situation, there's some pressure there. His teammates are looking to him to lead this one, and I think he's going to do it.
A chilly atmosphere here. Really what comes to mind when you think of postseason baseball. Fans doing whatever they can to stay warm and energized. Close one doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
You talked about the fans trying to stay warm, Boog, but it's a challenge for the players, too. Games like this really can be hard on you.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Jose Ramirez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Ripped on a line. Grisham backing up, and to his right makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting it, the second baseman.
And next for LA, Joe Morgan. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Morgan launched a homer in his most recent game. And now the 0-1. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it 1-0. back in New York. And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Yamamoto back to work. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. That misses. And the count now even up. Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Well, he throws it with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Yamamoto, 26 years old, and he was born in Japan. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Late with the swing there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One out, bases empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Ball one there. And a strike in there. Next pitch is outside. Two down, nobody on. That one not close. 3-1. Austin Wells waiting to hit for the Yankees. Two outs. And it's fouled away. And the righty deals. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So two down. Austin Wells, the next to hit. Just off the inside edge. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Inside corner for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Yamamoto sends him packing. One left for the Yankees. They're down 1-0. Back now in the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Will Smith. Max Fried will go to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Strike one. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball two.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is filled up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back to the top of the lineup, Shohei Ohtani will hit next. Swing and a miss. And he swings through that one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That missed inside. And that's ball one. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Hank Aaron. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0. Hank waits on the precipice of an unthinkable 800 career homers. It's beyond belief.
Stop for a second and just think about what he's done, Bird. Only 2 players in world history have been in this range. Josh Gibson, who reportedly hit more than 800, and Sadaharu O with 868 for the Yomiuri Giants. What a career.
Next offering upstairs.
2-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Towards first, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Runner at first with 2 away. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Cal Ripken Jr. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hank leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Throw sails over his head at first. He beats the throw, and now they have runners at the corners.
Now, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
And that is out of play. Runners on first and third, 2 away. You're in Game 7 of the World Series. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So they strand a pair. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. That one hammered, but pulled foul. That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Now one missed. On the corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Inside, almost got him. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Lined into right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Grisham.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Just missed. Curve, hit right back to him. Gets it to first, and that quickly 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So up next, Derek Jeter. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That clips the zone. It's 0-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there, and that one is out of here. He hammers one out to right, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Yandy Diaz now. Caught looking his first time up. That one a little bit high. Ball one.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Tied up here in the early going. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Not close with that one. 2-1. On the ground, right side. To first, and that'll do it. On the show. On to the fourth. Here's Acuna now. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That just misses. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Jeter tracks it down for the out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Read out of the stretch, fires. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that just misses.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. Judge getting an angle on it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Freeman at first, one gone. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Steps on the bag for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the back for more from the Bronx. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Aaron Judge. Judge spoils that one.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Judge waits. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Chisholm in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And he grounds one back up the middle. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's 0 for 1. Ripped on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Fried back to work. Left field, Dominguez. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now back, the catcher,
Will Smith to the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First pitch misses. Smith, multi-time All-Star, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. On a line, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Both 2 in this one. Fought off foul. You'll 1. On the ground, could be 2. He flips it to second in time. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. It's the last game of the season. Game 7 of the World Series. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Just missed.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And another ball. And there's a strike to Giancarlo Stanton.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Sends it to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That missed by a lot. 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. All tied up. You're in game 7 of the World Series. On the ground. Fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Right through there for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. And a count 1-2. Man at second. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Trent Grisham in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball popped up. Freeman. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Grisham swings through it for strike one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And that's in the dirt. Out to short. Gal gets it over to first. That takes care of Grisham. And that will end the inning. The Yanks lead one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ian Hamilton.
Number 71, Ian Hamilton.
Hank Aaron steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one way inside. There's a swing and a drive. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
All over that one right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Next to hit, Cal Ripken Jr.
1-0.
This one in the dirt, and no movement on the bases. It's ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And just misses with that one.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Man at second. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. Babe Ruth steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Outside low. 1-0.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall. Hank comes around to score. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He gets a shot right here against the righty, and he is elite against right-handed pitching. The contact, the average, and delivers the slug. Grisham squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
The first baseman, number 9, Freddie Freeman.
And here's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Jonathan Loaisiga. Leiter getting loose as well. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
2 outs, runner at first. Jose Ramirez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the dirt. Out to short, Jeter. The throw to second is offline.
The batter, number 10.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
And next for L.A., Joe Morgan. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Outside low. Ball 1. Morgan recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Back there. Get out of town. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 6-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to
Now pitching for
new pitcher for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And there's the strike.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish. And I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Way out front for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Caught and missed. Struck him out. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went, that one ripped right center field, and that's going to bang against the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So man aboard, and up next for New York, Yandy Diaz. Up the middle, Morgan whips it to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
First pitch just misses. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Right through there for a strike.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The batter, number 13.
2 on, 1 out. Chisholm getting ready to hit. So did Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Mark Davis.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Now a chance for Ryan McMahon. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. They have to regroup here.
Next offering way off the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Aaron moves towards it and makes the grab. And that is that. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. On to the 7th in game. New inning getting started. And now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Ground ball left side. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the center fielder, Hank Aaron. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boogie didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Ripken now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the late stages of Game 7. On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jordan Zimmerman.
Number 27.
He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
28. Austin.
The Yankees looking to rally. Austin Wells now at the plate. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Hammer, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The left fielder, number 25. Jason.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. Zimmerman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The Yankees down by 4 here in Game 7 of the World Series. Swing and a ball popped up. Ripken. And there's 2 away. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He's grounded out a couple of times. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. That takes care of Grisham. And that'll do it. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We're at the top of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ronald Acuna Jr. Cruz back to work. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Cruz measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a splitter, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. And that one fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. In the air, right field. Judge getting an angle on it. And it's caught for the out.
The first baseman, number 9, Freddie Freeman.
Next to the dish is Freddie. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Ramirez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next offering is fouled back.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
0-2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Dodgers go down. Back in the Bronx, and the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Eric Gagne gets the call from the pen. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Yandy Diaz stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First offering, and it just misses. Gagne, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Slinging it to first in time.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
2 down, base is empty. Here is Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the Yanks go in order. They still trail it here. It's 6-2.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jonathan Loaisiga. Joe Morgan digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Loaisiga fires. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One, two.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now back. Catcher Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Activity in the bullpen. Luke Weaver getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a strikeout. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Not close with that one. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 7. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hank Aaron would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Back to work, 3-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And we're back. Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here it comes. Hammered down the right side, but foul. the 0-1. And a foul ball. And 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And a good start to the inning. So he gets on base, an elimination game, one at a time, right?
And all of a sudden, the pressure moves to the other team. They came into this one feeling pretty good, but now that he's on, changes things a little bit.
At the plate, Ryan McMahon misses inside. Ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Fouled off to the right. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And they'll do it again. Strike 3. Roki gets the K.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Stanton now. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is. The Dodgers leading by 4. You're in Game 7 of the World Series. That one ripped. Aaron moving back for it. That one is gone. He circles the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 6-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And the batter now, Austin Wells. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And that one clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next offering is down low. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Right back to him on the mound. Now only 1 out remaining.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3 in this one. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-0. And another ball. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Right through there for a strike. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that's it. The celebration is on in the City of Angels. The Dodgers have won the World Series.
Congratulations to the champs. Game 7 of the World Series. Every player on both sides comes to the ballpark knowing that this is it. This team got it done. They've been a special club all year long, and it's fitting they win it all in a special series.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.